Hello, beautiful souls. I hope you're all doing well, and we are about to proceed with a new reading, which is called What Hidden Gifts and Abilities You Are Unlocking. This time I will be using only oracle cards, and yeah, it is different than the other readings that I have done, but since we are in the oracle week, that's why I'm going to proceed in this way. So let's move towards the reading and find out what is awaiting you. Okay, so as I mentioned earlier, we are in our oracle week, so I will be using only oracle cards for the readings themselves. But for the pick a card, I decided to use actual tarot cards. And I thought it would be a good idea to use the Lunalpin Tarot, which since I haven't used it in a while. So I will use my cute bunnies in order to see which cards are going to lead you to your piles. Regardless if the cards are negative or positive or whatever the cards are coming, just pick the one that your intuition is leading you towards. And I will take only upright cards, I'm not going to take any reversals. So let's get started. Let's see which bunny, which tarot card bunny is going to represent pile number 1. We have the Lovers, okay, that's a good start. Let's see which bunny is going to represent pile number 2. Oh, we have 10 of Swords, alright. Something is ending here, I guess. Let's see which card is going to represent pile number 3. And for pile number 3, we have 2 of Wands. Okay, that's very interesting. So I will give you a few seconds in order to choose the card that attracts you the most, the one that your intuition is driving you towards. But if your intuition is not speaking to you or you have hard time to select your pile, you can always use the divine timing, which works like that. Whenever you come across to this pick a pile section, if on your local time it is between 0 and 20 minutes, you can select the Lovers. If in your local time it is between 21 and 40 minutes, you can select the 10 of Swords. And if you come across to this reading between 41 and 50 minutes your time, then you can select 2 of Wands. I will give you a few seconds as usual. You will see the cards on a bigger screen and you have the time to select. You can pause if you need to. And let's meet in your reading. Hello there, pile number 1, for those who have chosen the Lovers. Okay, so we can talk a lot about Lovers, but when we consider the Lovers in regards of the gifts that you are unlocking in the upcoming months, I feel that it will be some kind of a divine gift, because you can see that we have a bunny, we have an angel that is looking from above, and one of the bunnies is looking up while the other one is with its hands closed. I mean, yeah, you know what I mean. So I feel that these 2 bunnies secretly are symbolizing something that is within you. I feel that deep down you are hoping for something to come, but at the same time you are a bit skeptical as well. I'm just getting the message that indeed you deep down have some kind of hopes in order to unlock some kind of new skills or to just get something in your life that is a bit more inspiring. But at the same time, there is that negative thinking in your mind that is saying to you, don't get your hopes up because you will get disappointed. And I feel that these two bunnies are pretty much symbolizing those two energies that are like fighting within you. One of them is your positive self, your positive like outlook towards the world, while the other one is your negative mind that is pulling you down. But regardless of anything, I mean, you can see that we have a volcano. So this wants to indicate that something is going to erupt, something is going to come to the surface, something that you've been holding on for a long time. Maybe this wants to indicate some kind of hidden ability or something that you have had within you and you have been developing it without even realizing it. And it is time for it to come to the surface. I'm just going to place the lovers here in order to know that this is your pile. And then I'm going to start with the wild and unknown archetypes in order to see what hidden gifts you are unlocking in the upcoming 3 months. Oh, 3 months. I mean, in the upcoming months. I don't say like 3 months, but I don't know why 3 came into my mind. Maybe something is about to happen in the upcoming 3 months. But yeah, let's proceed and find out. Please, Spirit, can you tell us what is the person that is watching this reading unlocking as a hidden gift in the near months, in the months that are about to come? What this person is unlocking as a hidden gift. We have the shapeshifter, okay. We have the box, alright. And we have the seat, okay. This is very beautiful, pile number 1. It's a good start. So, starting off with the shapeshifter, you are going to realize that you are quite flexible. You are going to realize that you can actually change your shapes, not literally, but like, well, for some of you, I hear that you are going to like maybe literally try to change your shape a bit. But with the shapeshifter, what I'm feeling as a general message is that you will realize how adaptable you are to your environment. Something is going to shift within your mind and you are just going to realize how adaptable you are. And my attention gets focused on something here that looks a bit like a compass. We have different images that are torn apart. We have panda image, we have tiger image, we have an eye, mysterious eye. Indeed, I feel that here with that compass that we have, it wants to indicate that you are like finding your direction. You are like shifting in a direction that you need to move. And indeed, I'm getting that you are finding your identity and finding out how flexible you can be. For some reason, the moment I pulled this card, what I got in my mind as messages was flexibility and adaptability. And yeah, I feel that you will be amazed how you can adapt to different situations. I'm just trying to get more out of this card. Another thing that comes into my mind is colors. Not because this card has colors, but colors like, well, I'm just looking at the colors of this panda that is on this card. It's actually hard to perceive that it's a panda. And I'm looking at this tiger as well. So, by colors, I mean that the different shades of you, the different perspectives of you. I feel that in different situations you will realize that you have the power of a tiger, you have the eye of the tiger because you have an eye here. Apologies. Then we have the panda as well. I feel that the panda just symbolizes a bit more gentle side. It's like you can be gentle when you need to, but you can be like a vicious tiger whenever the matters are like serious for you, or when you need to be a tiger. So I'm hearing that some of you are going to realize your own power, like your power to adapt to a situation and to answer to a situation in an adequate way. Then we have the box, and we have a box that has light in it. So I feel that this box is symbolizing your endless potential, because we have an empty box where we can place anything we want. And it looks a bit like endless tunnel that is leading towards something. And that something is light in the center of this card. So when I look at this card, I see it more like a tunnel. Actually, it's like it has some kind of visual effect. Some of you might see it as a pyramid that is going up, while others might see it more like a tunnel. So in my mind, I'm seeing this more as a tunnel, as something that you are moving towards, and it is leading you towards some kind of a light. Light that's been formed by four sides. It's interesting what those four sides would be. I'm hearing in my head something funny. I'm not sure if it's going to resonate, but I'm hearing like body, mind, soul, source. Usually people are like minding body, mind, soul, but I'm hearing source as well. Some kind of like, well, you are moving towards discovering your own light. And it is something that is stable, something that is orchestrated, something that is aligning everything within you. And since we have a box, it wants to indicate that there is some endless opportunity, endless potential. I feel that some of you are going to be awakened. Some of you are going to realize that being in the present moment is the most important thing. And some of you might realize that just that potential that you are carrying, just that you are source yourself, you are mind, body, soul, source, and everything yourself. I really feel that some of you are going to wake up, like not literally wake up, but like become awakened being, which is like purpose for all of us. For all of us, I think that the most important thing is to wake up from that illusion that we are living in, and to see it as it is an illusion. Then we have the seed, and with the seed again we are talking about some kind of potential, something that can be planted and can lead towards a lot of outcomes. In this card we have something in the center that is like a seed, and then from that thing we see that there are a lot of circular elements that are moving. So I feel that whatever you are going to unlock in the upcoming months, it will be the seed of something that has a lot of potential to grow. But what I'm actually feeling is that it is some kind of realization, more like realization. It might have something to do with mindfulness. It might have something to do with present moment. It's like not just an idea, but you are going to come to realize something. And that thing is going to bring a lot of light into your life. And I feel that after you come to realize that thing, you are going to spread it around. You are going to like try to help other people see it the way you saw it. And it might be like the beginning of something, because we have the seed. Indeed, for some of you, I feel that there will be some kind of a spiritual awakening. And you are going to realize that all the things that you are living, all the things that you are experiencing, they are not as you think they are. and you are going to become like shapeshifter. You are going to see yourself as an actor that is playing a movie, actor or actress, or regardless of your gender, whatever you prefer. But yeah, I feel that you are going to realize that what we are living is just some kind of a movie, and we are just playing around the script that we have been given from higher forces from above. And indeed, you are just going to like take things much easier. You are going to adapt much better to any kind of situation, and I feel that you are not going to emotionally engage with situation. You are just going to let the emotions pass and go through. And I'm still here in the present moment. Like, maybe some of you are learning about how to be present, how to like accept the present moment instead of trying to resist it, which will give you a lot of freedom, because accepting things the way they are and acting from that point on helps you a lot more than resisting the reality. And it's like when you're resisting, you are resisting the energies, while when you're accepting, you are seeing that there is a blockage here and you can just pass like this, or just change your direction or do something about this blockage rather than just hit yourself in that blockage. Alright, I will just keep these 3 cards here, and I will move forward with next oracle deck, which is the Energy Oracle, one of my recent oracle cards, oracle decks. So let's see what messages we are going to get from this one. Okay. So, please, Spirit, can you tell us what hidden abilities and gifts the people that are watching this are unlocking in the upcoming months? What hidden abilities or gifts they are unlocking? We have the Blossoming Abundance. We have Angel of Balance. We have Victory. Okay. Pile number 1, it is coming quite positive until now. So starting off with the Blossoming Abundance, I mean, there isn't anything negative I can say about this card, because you can see yourself. All 3 cards came in an upright position, which wants to indicate that the energies of these cards somehow will be liberated. And I feel that the energy will be liberated thanks to these cards that you see above, thanks to the shift that you are going to have within your mind. I feel that it will be like some kind of click sound. Suddenly something in your mind is going to like change completely. You are just going to see things in a completely different way. And this will allow so many things to flow into your life. But I feel that it will happen in your perceptions, in the way you see things, in the way you perceive things. The change will happen there, which will unlock a lot of things that were locked before that, or for some reason they were not flowing like smoothly in your life. So we have the Blossom and Abundance card, and I mean, what can I say about this? From the abundance, you can see that we have some kind of a serene space. We have space with water, with flowers. It looks like fairyland. And I feel that with this card, Spirit wants to indicate that you are just going to get to some kind of spot that you are feeling quite comfortable. And I'm just sensing some kind of light energies, something that is flowing smoothly, something that just comes into your life, and it feels like a warm blanket in a cold room. I'm trying to get more out of it, but for some reason, whenever I look at this card, the messages that I'm getting is fairyland, fairy tale, something with fairies. I I don't think many of you believe in fairies and magical creatures, but yeah, I'm just sensing some kind of like really light and beautiful energy that is flowing in your life. It has nothing to do with fairies. Fairies is just some kind of well, fairies is just association with magic. Something is going to happen in a magical way. That's why the word fairies was coming in my mind. But indeed, when you look at this card, you think of something magical. You think of fairyland, fairy tales. And then we have Angel of Balance. So in this card we have pyramids, which takes me to Egypt, and the structure of the pyramids is, it is believed to be a structure of some kind of like perfection, because it has, well, even in this card, if you see, we have pyramid-like structure. We have 4 angles here, which wants to indicate stability, and the card is saying balance. And those 4 angles are forming a pyramid that is going up, and it's like receiving some kind of information from above. And we have the angel there, the angel of balance. So indeed, I feel that a lot of balance is going to flow into your life. It's like you finally are going to see something for the way it is, or how you can balance it. Because when I'm looking at this angel, she's like holding something and she's looking at it. And I feel that she's finding a way to balance things. We have a lot of blue colors, which is hinting me towards the throat chakra. So maybe there will be a lot of communication and talking about this. Maybe you are going to watch some kind of person that is going to teach you, or some kind of person that is going to like give you lectures about mind-changing things, like maybe you are going to watch videos about the present moment, about how to be present. I'm just perceiving that you are going to just get something that is going to be life-changing. But it is starting in the head. It is starting with the way you see things. It is starting with your mind shift first. And then we have the card Victory. So for this card, there isn't much I can say either. I mean, the cards are speaking for itself. We have Victory, and we have somebody that has their eyes closed, which wants to indicate the fact that they have made peace with something, they have accepted things the way they are, and they are just sensing the victory. They don't have to be like just going around, moving around, doing something, more like closing their eyes and just feeling the vibe, feeling the victory within their body, feeling the victory all around themselves. And I feel that this victory is indicating your victory over your maybe negative thoughts or negative patterns or things that you have experienced in your life. But the card is victory, and I mean, it can't go any wrong if you have victory over something that has been like torturing you or has been causing you any sort of trouble. All right. Let me see which oracle deck should I take. I have Wisdom Oracles, which is like a completely new deck that I haven't used in any tarot reading yet. I'm not sure if I should use this one or if I should use another one. I have in front of my eyes Season of Witch Oracles, but these are more like Halloween kind of cards. I'm just going to use these ones, my new deck. By the way, I forgot to mention in the intro, we have a white cat. The white cat is symbolizing prosperity. So I will change the cats every week. This week we have the white one, which is symbolizing prosperity, and next week we will have another one. Okay, please, Spirit, can you tell us what gifts the people that are watching this reading are unlocking in the upcoming months? Or you already asked about this. Let's ask more about like what you need to know for the upcoming months. I think it will be more interesting. Otherwise, I will just repeat myself all the time. So please, Spirit, can you tell us what the person that is watching this needs to know about the upcoming months? We have the Fates. We have Truth Be Told, okay. And we have Young, okay. This is very interesting. I'm just going to keep the cards here. So, with the Fates, I feel that whatever is coming in the months that are up ahead, it is something fateful, because you can see that we have a person that is like aligning the stars. So we are talking about events that are in your stars, events that are pretty much written in the stars, or they are some kind of fateful events. Some kind of fates are being fulfilled. And we are always following our fate. So when I'm looking at this card, indeed, I'm getting in my head the word alignment. Something is starting to align. I really feel that in the next month you are just reaching that moment when something is aligning for you. It's like all the stars are pointing in one direction in order for you to see it, and you are actually seeing it, and everything is like clicking. It's like I don't know why I'm getting in my head like clocks, like multiple gears that are spinning, and it's like one gear is spinning, which is activating another gear, and yet another gear is being activated, and simultaneously things are getting activated. This is something that I'm perceiving just from this card, that whatever is coming in the next months, it is activating something in your life that is pretty much fateful. And then we have Truth Be Told, and we have an owl. So with this card, I feel that, well, we have a mask, we have an owl, we have a window. So I know that I might be repeating the messages that we had until now, but I feel that you are going to see things through some kind of illusion that you have been living in. I mean, literally you can see that we have a mask here, and we have an owl, symbol of wisdom, and we have an open window. So indeed, it's like an open window, something is going to open before your eyes, and you are going to see it clearly. And for many of you, I'm sorry for like repeating it, but I feel that it will be mind shift. Something in your mind is going to shift. It might be some kind of a new study or some kind of a new lecture or something that is going to open up your eyes. It might be something about the present moment. For the different people, it might resonate in a different way, but for all of you, I'm sensing that it will be something that is going to happen in your head. Something is going to click and change there, and it will just help you see things from a different way. And indeed, you are going to see many things in their true forms. And we have this window, so it's like, for some reason, I'm perceiving that you are going to look at to life as if you are watching some kind of a television or something. I don't know why this kind of messages are coming into my mind, as if you are just sitting and watching television without emotionally engaging with the acting that is going on in your television, without like absorbing any kind of negative energy or anything, just observing as a neutral audience. And I see you above any kind of like deceit, any kind of illusion. Okay, moving forward, we have young energy, yin yang. We have the young one. So I feel that, I mean, my attention gets focused on these two hands that are holding an orb that is like, that it's sending something towards you, some kind of energy. And we have a light here, like a candle light, and also fiery kind of magical energy. I just noticed that we have stars as well. Similar to the Fates card, we have the stars that are being aligned. So the keyword that I'm picking up from this card is empowerment. It's like you are going to empower a lot. And I know that this is pretty much repeating what I said until now, but this card has number 1. For the other cards, I did not pay that much attention for the numbers, but for this one, the number just kind of pulled me towards itself. So I feel that the number 1 wants to indicate that you are going to start over something. By start over, I mean that start something in a different way or start something completely new. But whatever it is, if you like start something that you've been doing before with a new approach, there is some kind of renovation there. Indeed, I'm sensing some kind of renewal that is entering in your life. Alright, well, I don't actually know if I should take any more oracle cards, because I feel that all the cards that we had up until now are leading towards the same thing. And that thing is that, to sum it up, you are going to experience life-changing mind shift. I'm repeating it, life-changing mind shift. Because after you have this, I feel that a lot of things are going to flow into your life in a much easier way. And I feel that this is something that you have in your destiny with the Fates card. Because maybe up until now you have not realized it, but pretty much everything was leading towards it. So there isn't any other message that I can add to this, but I will make either readings like this one, which will help us find out more about this, or just what is coming next into your life. But just by talking about next, I'm like having in my head like, don't take things towards next, just pull them towards now. So I feel that indeed the cards want to indicate that maybe you are just going to like accept the present moment the way it is, without any kind of resistance, without any kind of judgment, just acceptance. Bad, good, whatever it is, I feel that Spirit just wants to say to you, just accept it the way it is and move from that point. Alright, well, that were the messages that were meant for you, pal number 1. If you enjoyed this reading, if you like the oracle kind of cards that I just used, I mean, if I just used oracle cards without any tarot cards besides the lovers, please don't hesitate to hit the like button in order to help more people to find it. And also, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done this yet, because your subscription is really helping me grow and motivating me to keep going. So that was it for today. Sending you countless blessings. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you for your attention. And see you next time. Bye. Hello there, pal number 2. For those of you who have chosen the Ten of Swords. Okay, this is not the most positive card in Tarot, but maybe here we are talking about a landing that was meant to end in order to open the room for something else that is about to enter in your life. Because the Ten of Swords is a card of ending. And when I'm looking at this Ten of Swords, I just noticed that it's like those swords are building something. Because, I mean, if you can see the structure of these swords, they almost look like some kind of a castle, like that Disney castle that I just had in my mind when I looked at these swords. Because we have this one on top and the other ones are like all around it. It's like they are building something. So what I'm perceiving from this card is that there will be some kind of an ending, but this ending will build some kind of a structure, something that is going to be, I'm just hearing in my head magical, because maybe because I saw these swords as a Disney castle or something. But yeah, I feel that this ending will open the room for a new beginning. And we have this beautiful sun. It seems more like a sunset than a sunrise. Actually, we can't say that for sure if it's a sunset or a sunrise, but the fact that we have the sun and we have these beautiful orange colors, I don't actually sense negative energy from this Ten of Swords, especially because it was a pick a card, pick a pile card. So I feel some kind of a positivity on the horizon, especially with these orange colors. Orange is a color of the sacral chakra, so this might indicate expression, sexual expression, liberating yourself, having the freedom to express your creativity. Maybe something that was holding you back from expressing all that creative potential that you have in yourself is going to end and just allow you to express it. But we are about to see. I will just place the Ten of Swords here. And then I'm going to proceed with the archetypes, with the wild and unknown archetypes. So, please, Spirit, can you tell us what the people that are watching this reading are about to unlock as hidden gifts, hidden abilities in the upcoming months? What are they unlocking as hidden gifts, hidden abilities in the upcoming months? So we are starting off with the Self. Then we have Kairos, okay. And then we have the Pilgrim. All right. This is very interesting. I might be saying it often, but indeed, whenever I pull the cards and I just get some messages, I just feel that energy that, at least for me, it seems interesting. So, we are starting off with the Self, and what I can say about the Self is that I'm focused on these multiple colors, and I feel that you are going to realize that you consist of all these colors. You have all this within you, because all the rays of light are leading towards that pearl. And I feel that this pearl is symbolizing your soul, your heart, your desires. And I might go a bit deeper, but here you can see the body that is like a shadow. And you can see this orb that is holding up all this light. So I feel that with this card, you are just going to realize about this light that is within you. And you are going to be realigned with your soul, with your heart, with your desires. It's like you are going to leave behind that limiting things that a human beings can have, or that the human beings can like the human body cannot do. For some reason, I'm seeing these lights here as some kind of a prison bars, but not like limiting you, on the contrary, like removing limits from you. And indeed, my attention gets focused on this little orb that is in the center of the card, which is the real you, which is the true you. And as if that shadow behind it, that human silhouette that we see, as if it doesn't matter that much because the light is in this orb. And I feel that you are going to realize that as well. You are going to realize that you just have it within you. You just have the power within you. And I feel that you are just going to get more in touch with yourself, with your true nature, with your spirit. I can even see the little light that is within this orb that is just like playing of the shadow and light. But indeed, the word light comes into my mind, and I feel that you are just going to find the light within you. This is what I'm feeling from the Self card. And it might have something to do with some kind of an ending because we have the Ten of Swords, which will make you realize this. And then we have the card Kairos. Kairos is all about divine timing, about synchronicity, things that are happening in some kind of way that is synchronically aligned. Besides Kairos, I am hearing in my head Chronos. Chronos, the father of the time. And we have this eye that looks a bit like animal eye, but it's quite beautiful. I feel that when the time comes, you are just going to open up your eyes. Because with the Kairos, we are talking about something that is divinely orchestrated. And I feel that this card wants to indicate that something is spinning, something is moving, and it is leading you towards that very moment. I'm not perceiving any other messages besides synchronicity, divine timing, something that has been orchestrated in a divine manner. And it's like you are opening up towards your true nature, towards your animal instincts even, if you can say it like that. Because we have an animal eye, and it is actually quite beautiful. It has this beautiful blue color. It's like I don't even know how to describe it, but the overall blue colors here are screaming in my head some kind of awakening, some kind of realization. And I sense positivity. I sense getting lost, getting lost in some kind of magic or some kind of positivity. It's like, I don't know why winter comes into my mind as well. Maybe something during the winter seasons, during the cold seasons, or some kind of a cold place might happen. You might discover something in a cold place or in the cold months. But I sense some kind of association of the cold, and cold not as something negative, more like something magical and beautiful, like some kind of ice castle or some kind of ice snowy place that is cold, but at the same time it has that fresh and beautiful kind of energy. This might literally indicate that, not literally, actually figuratively said, it might indicate the moment in your life when you are feeling down, because we are having I'm hearing cold in my head. So this might indicate the moment when you are feeling down, when you are not feeling at your best, when you are not feeling that things are working out for you. I feel that something is going to be unlocked, and this will be divinely like synchronized, because Kairos is about synchronicities. It is about one thing that is leading towards another, and the other things is leading towards another and another things that are unlocking one by one. It's like a domino. You are pulling one piece, and then all the other pieces are like falling into place. Well, not falling into place, but just having some kind of a chain reaction. Okay, the next card we have is the Pilgrim. Again, my attention gets focused on hands that are near the heart and holding something near the heart, near the chest. Similar to this card, we have a light orb that is around the chest. This might be something in regards with your feelings, in regards with your heart chakra. And again, we have an eye that is opening. The Pilgrim card usually wants to indicate about somebody that is on their journey to enlightenment. Somebody that is on their journey towards divine, towards knowing spirituality, towards knowing about themselves, finding out about themselves. I really feel from this pile that the energy is oriented towards you, not towards some kind of outside world. It is more oriented towards you, because we have this pearl and we have the Pilgrim card, which wants to indicate like divine traveler that is seeking the truth about themselves and about the world. But my attention gets focused on those hands that are around the heart area, around the chest area, and they are like holding this area as something sacred. So I feel that you will find knowledge about yourself. You are going to find you are just going to find the meaning of life, the meaning of existence, but more like for yourself. I feel that first, whatever you are unlocking, it is going to start with you. It is going to start within you. Before it spreads outside of you, first it will start within you. You are going to discover something that is within yourself. And again, when I'm looking at this card, I'm hearing the word sacred. I also noticed that we have some kind of a rock, which wants to indicate that there is something solid, some kind of a solid foundation that you are going to find within yourself. So, indeed, what I'm feeling is that whatever you are unlocking, even the card is saying self here. We got the self card as a first one. Whatever hidden gift you are unlocking, it has something to do within you. Something that is dormant inside of you. Maybe you've been neglecting it. Maybe you have not realized it. Maybe you have due to some kind of experiences that you have experienced, or due to some kind of events that are outside of you, you were not able to realize the light that is hidden within you. But whatever is coming in the upcoming months as a gift, it has something to do with you, and that is within you. That's for sure. I will take some more oracle cards in order to get more information. I will use the energy oracle cards in order to see what else Spirit wants to indicate, what else Spirit wants to communicate with you. I'm just going to reshuffle. Okay, so please, Spirit, can you clarify what the person that is watching this reading is unlocking as a gift in the upcoming months, as a gift, as hidden ability, or just what this person is unlocking in the next months. We have fifth chakra, Archangel Gabriel in reverse. Okay, this is very interesting. We have the caring connections in reverse. Okay, even more interesting. And we have the thinking woman in reverse. Okay. So for me, all this made sense when I pulled it, because I immediately somehow received some kind of messages that were pulling me in some kind of a direction, and I will tell you in which direction it is. So we are starting off with Archangel Gabriel and the fifth chakra. And I mean, the fifth chakra has something to do with communication, with connections. It is right above the fourth chakra, which is the heart chakra. And here we had a lot of accent on the heart chakra. So with the fifth chakra in reverse, I feel that the voice is going within, because the card is pointing down. So it's like, I don't know how actually to explain it, but I mean, going down from the sixth chakra, and from the fifth chakra, you are reaching the fourth chakra, which is your heart. And I feel that this card again wants to pull you towards your heart area, towards your heart zone. And then we have caring connections in reverse. Well, this card again is talking about connections that are outside of you. And since this card came in reverse, I feel that again things are oriented more inwards. Because maybe in your exterior reality you are going to experience something like disappointment in connections, disappointments in things that you see in other people's lives. Maybe even betrayals, because we have the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords is a card of betrayal. But what I'm feeling actually is that all this that you see and notice, you might perceive it as negative, but it's actually something that is leading you towards yourself. I'm just going to take a better look at this card. Maybe something more is going to pop up in my mind. Well, the word disappointment is coming into my head. I feel that this is indicating some kind of disappointment that maybe you already experienced, or maybe you are about to experience, or maybe it's something that you just see outside of you that is getting you disappointed, and it's like pushing you more to go inwards. Because from these caring connections in reverse, I sense similar energy of the Ten of Swords. It's like being betrayed, being stabbed by 10 swords, and something has ended, which has opened up space for something new. Then we have the thinking woman in reverse as well. So thinking woman is associated with mind, about having some kind of a negative thoughts. And since she came in reverse, I'm hearing the word transformation. Transformation of thoughts and patterns. Because we have a butterfly on this card, and the card came in reverse. So with the thinking woman in reverse, I feel that your thoughts, your perspectives are going to undergo some kind of transformation. And also knowledge, new knowledge, something that maybe you have not perceived up until now, but I feel that new knowledge is entering into your life. And it's actually blossoming, because I noticed the flowers that are behind this girl. But indeed, what I'm feeling is that there will be some kind of a disappointment that actually might not allow you to express yourself quite clearly, because we have the fifth chakra in reverse. But somehow it is going to help you to go within and find some kind of a new knowledge that is within you. Because all three of these cards, they came in reverse. And above these cards we have the self, and we have cards that are indicating self-knowledge. Even the pilgrim is like finding a divine knowledge, but finding it for you by being on your own and traveling. And by traveling, finding knowledge about yourself. Indeed, here I sense huge center on you as a person, as somebody that is growing, as somebody that is developing, as somebody that is getting to know themselves. Okay, I will take some more oracle cards in order to see what else we need to know. I will ask about this situation that we have up until now. Please, spirits, is there something else that you can tell us about this? What else the person that is watching this reading needs to know? We have the regeneration, okay. Then we have to the sea, all right. And let's see what's the final message. Never-ending story. Okay, interesting. Okay, so we have regeneration, and it is similar to the Ten of Swords again, because here we have some kind of a volcanic land, and we have a tree that is growing from it. Another thing that this card leads me towards is masculine feminine energy, because it has that blue and red colors like in that are usually represented by twin flame journeys, or if you have seen those yin yang elements with blue and red flares. But we have the regeneration card, which wants to indicate like growing back, getting back on your feet, or just regenerating yourself. And it has very similar energy with the Ten of Swords, but it is a bit more positive, although these Ten of Swords, I don't sense that much negativity from them. I feel that here we are talking about getting back on your feet, but in a way that will allow you to see the light. Because in this card you can see that we have a tree that is growing in environment that is not that nurturing, and it is opening up towards the light. So I feel that this card wants to say to you that even if the environment you are in is not the best environment that is providing you with all the necessary nourishments, you can still find the strength within you in order to grow just like this tree and find the light. Be open for the light in order to like absorb all the nutrients that you need from the light itself, from the source. Then we have to the sea card, and we have the number 7, which is a divine number. And we have somebody that is isolated. Oh, I'm just picking up messages. I'm just picking up messages about the next coming, these two cards, because I feel that they are pretty much related with one another. So I actually asked for clarification about about the cards that were above. And what we got was indeed some sort of a clarification, because here I feel that we have some kind of love situation or something that is on your mind, that is like torturing you somehow. Not exactly torturing you, but like feeling a bit heavy, or just pulling you down a bit. Because let's start with this card, since I started with it. We have to the Sea card, and we have a girl that is sitting lonely on a top or above, or a small boat. I'm not sure what exactly this is, but she seems all alone and she seems depressed, and she doesn't know which way to go, because on this thing we have like direction, something that is pointing towards a direction, but she's not even looking at it. She is just in her own emotional state. There are even binoculars, but she is not engaging with them. And she's like swimming all alone in the sea. And what else we have in this card that I barely noticed was image of a person. I'm not sure if you can see it, but here in the clouds there's an image of a man or a person. I feel like this is a man here, yeah. So this wants to indicate that this girl doesn't know in which direction or what to do in regards with this man that might be in her imagination, might be in her head. But indeed there is some kind of image, like ghost-like image, that somehow is torturing her, or it is in her mind. So I feel that this card might be symbolizing you, regardless of your gender. You having somebody in your mind and not knowing in which direction this connection can go. And having this person in your life as if they are there, but at the same time they are not there. It's like some kind of a presence, but you are not sure exactly what kind of a presence is this. Because they are not 100% there, but at the same time you are feeling them, that they are there, they are in your head, they are in your mind, and you feel connected to them, and you don't know which way to go, which leads towards a never-ending story. I mean, in this card you can see that we have a fairy that is hurting. She's on actually those sand cloaks. She's sitting on top. And here we have a heart, and we have sand that is running out. It seems like I'm actually feeling pain from this card, to be honest. I feel that I'm just hearing in my head something that was meant to be amazing, something that was meant to be fun, something that was meant to be good. It just turned into some kind of a nightmare. Because you can see that here we have those party elements. So it's as if this was supposed to be some kind of a party, some kind of a good time. But she's all alone here, and she's like suffering, and the time is running out, and there is a heart that is captured within this sand cloak. So it feels like some kind of a never-ending story. So whatever gift you are unlocking, whatever it is regenerating, I feel that it has a lot to do with this here. I'm not sure if it's like, well, for many of you actually, let's say 90 something percent, 99% or 97% for you, I feel that this might be in regards with some kind of a story, love related, or somebody that is on your mind, or it might be just something that is in your mind that you are not sure in which direction that thing is going to go. But what we got up until now, that there is some kind of regeneration, and whatever is going on here, it is pushing you towards you. It is pushing you towards finding out who you are, All right. I will just take one or two more cards, actually, one more card, in order to not finish in this way with this never ending story. So, please, Spirit, can you tell us, is there something that you want to say to the person that is watching this? Is there something that you want to clarify to the person that is watching this reading? All that glitter. Okay, I'm sorry for laughing, but I'm just amazed by the message that came. All that glitters. Okay, so here from this card, I feel that Spirit wants to say to you that it is all some kind of like a movie theater, or it is all, how to say it? Spirit just wants to say to you that, well, I'm hearing the word showbiz in my head, but it doesn't have to do anything with what we are talking here. It is more like something to relate to, as if, let's say, life is a movie, life is a theater. So I feel that Spirit just wants to say to you, don't engage with the actors, or don't like don't play it too serious. Just take it as some kind of a movie, as if you are an actor that is playing a script. So now you are playing the script in this situation, in this never-ending story. But also the glitters and those colors, I feel that they are leading towards something positive. I certainly don't want to sugarcoat anything, but I feel that this is leading towards some kind of a positivity, but more I'm getting the message that this is just a movie. This is just like some kind of a play. Just try to look at it from different perspective. Try to not engage yourself emotionally with it, because it is just like some kind of television or something that you are watching from a third person perspective. I'm not sure if I I can like explain you exactly what I'm getting in my head when I'm looking at this card, but it's more like general life kind of statement that life is a movie, so don't take it too seriously. Don't let the emotions and thoughts get the best of you. Focus on the present moment, or focus on a situation and just accept the present as it is. Good, bad, just accept it rather than resisting it. And maybe just have some fun with it. Alright, well, we are finishing this reading like this. If you find the messages valuable, please don't hesitate to hit the like button in order to help more people find it and get the messages that are meant for them. And also feel free to subscribe to my channel, because your subscription is really precious for me. And yeah, there isn't anything else that I can add to this. I will make more readings like this one probably. Maybe I will use some tarot cards as well, but I mean, I will just keep on making readings, so there will be a reading like this one for sure in the future. So that was it for today. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you for your attention. Sending you countless blessings, and I hope to see you next time. Bye! Hello there, pal number 3. Last but not least, so we have Two of Wands, and when I look at this card, what comes to my mind is the word perspective. It's like having new perspectives, having something that is in front of you and looking forward to it, holding the globe within your grasp, literally, and having something that can flourish, something that can grow. I'm just looking at this card and I'm perceiving also curiosity about what is about to come. But it might indicate travel that is going to enrich you. It might indicate just looking forward towards something. And also I'm sensing slight anxiety, but more like excitement. Actually, yeah, more excitement than anxiety. I can literally see this bunny that it can literally smell what it's in front of it. I can see it's like making that movement with its nose as if it can just sense what it's coming and just not being able to wait for it. As if it's going to jump any moment. Alright, I will just place the Two of Wands here and I will proceed with the wild and unknown archetypes. So, please, Spirit, can you tell us what gifts the people that are watching this video are unlocking in the upcoming months? We have the prayer, alright. Then we have Gnosis, okay. And let me just reshuffle. And we have the Destroyer, alright. So, let's start from the beginning. Let's start with the prayer. What gifts you are unlocking? I'm hearing in my head, reach out and touch fate. Because we have this hand that is like going up and there is something spiritual going on in this card and there is that light and it's like this hand is about to touch that spiritual elements, touch this light. So indeed, from the prayer card, I feel some kind of spiritual element that is within your life, or it is like walking next to you. But indeed, my attention gets focused on this hand, and it's like you are trying to reach out and get something. We are talking about gifts that you are about to unlock. And I don't know why all the cards, and well, not all the cards, but this card and the Two of Wands that maybe you selected yourself or you were brought by divine timing, they both somehow indicate something in the future. It's like you are trying to reach something. And it is very interesting. I'm seeing a brain also. This looks like a brain to me. Which wants to indicate that maybe like adopt some kind of a different mentality or change mentality. But from the prayer card, indeed, there is some kind of spiritual energy. It's like you are going to not touch fate, but like just reach out towards some kind of spirituality. Just going to observe it a bit longer in order to see if any other messages are going to pop up in my mind. When I look at this card also from a different perspective, I can see a figure of a little girl, of a child. I'm hearing childlike curiosity or childlike like innocence. I really feel that you are about to get close to something pure, some kind of a pure energy, because we are talking about prayer. We are talking about something that is spiritual, something that is not physical. and you are getting close to it with this hand. Then we have the card Gnosis, and what I'm perceiving from this card is some kind of a timing, because we just have this gear, we have this structure with those triangles, and we have this bird that is flying and bringing those colors. So I feel that here we are talking about something about timing, about some kind of a gear that is shifting and it's leading you on its way, leading you the way you are supposed to go. Again, I'm hearing in my head alignment. Something is aligning, and it's like you are finding your direction and just flying around it. I see that we have light in the center of the card, but this was not the main thing that was getting my attention. My attention was mostly focused on this movement in a circular way, as if everything is clicking and falling where it's supposed to fall. Everything is just following its natural course. Indeed, from the Gnosis card, I feel some kind of a natural course, some kind of alignment. It's like this gear is shifting and it's moving and it's activating other gears. We have these geometrical figures as well within it, and they are forming different shapes. Indeed, something is aligning for you. And also, I feel that you are finding freedom within that alignment, because you have a bird. Bird symbol of freedom, and also the bird is bringing those colors. So I really feel that here we are talking about some kind of alignment and some kind of freedom that you are finding yourself. Then we have the Destroyer card. I'm just getting the message that you are about to see something that doesn't serve you, and you are like going to put that circle around it and isolate it. But we also have this light that is in the center of the card. It's like two supernovas are coming together and like hitting each other. Okay. Pile number 3, definitely your pile is a bit more mysterious than the other ones. The other ones I picked up from the very beginning pretty much. Here the energy feels a bit more mysterious. There is certainly some kind of spiritual element. There is certainly something that you are looking forward to, or you are feeling excited about, or just maybe you are sensing it, because the way I see this rabbit here, I can feel that this rabbit can sense it, can feel it, but it's not there yet, but still it can feel it. And we have the Destroyer card, and from the Destroyer card, indeed, I'm sensing that you are destroying something, but not in a negative way. I sense that you are destroying some kind of a pattern. It's like you are isolating it. You see something that you don't like, or something that some kind of a pattern that you might have been holding for a while, and you just put that circle around, isolate it, and I just see it like disappearing. I don't know why in my mind I can see that you are like isolating something that you don't want in your life, and then watch it disappear. Well, that's very interesting, pile number 3. So I will just take some more oracle cards in order to find out more about this, because Until now, I feel a bit perplexed about what you are unlocking, but definitely something is going on because you have this gnosis, and maybe you are like finding freedom indeed because you have a bird that is like escaping from these gears and it's actually moving those gears. For some of you, I feel that this might mean that you might go somewhere. You might leave the place where you are, and this might unlock chain of events and just bring you towards some kind of a new horizons and make you a bit more like spiritual because you have the prayer, make you a bit more like in touch with your spiritual self, but also make you a bit more aware of your environment and the things that you don't want in your life with the Destroyer card. Because the Destroyer card is not always something negative. The Destroyer is like, well, part of the natural process. Something needs to go in order for something else to come into its place. Something that doesn't serve usually needs to go in order to be replaced by something that works better. Alright, I will just reshuffle. And we are going to ask for, okay, this card jumped. I will keep it here. We have 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel. Okay, I will just keep it here and take some extra cards. Okay, so please, Spirit, can you clarify what we got up until now? Can you clarify in regards with what this person that is watching is unlocking as a gift in their life in the upcoming months? And we have the Thinking Woman in reverse. And we have 1st chakra, Archangel Michael. And we have financial constraints in reverse. Okay. Okay, this is interesting, file number 3. So here we have 4 cards. This one I will keep a bit more isolated, just like the Destroyer card, because it came without being invited, so it has some kind of a special meaning to this. I mean, it has something special that it wants to say to us. Then we have the Thinking Woman, the 1st chakra, and the financial constraints. And I'm actually not sure from where I should start. Maybe I should start from the card that came on its own to this reading, which is the 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel in reverse. So, having this card in reverse, this wants to put an accent on your 5th chakra, on the way you are speaking, on the way you are expressing yourself vocally or just like communicating with others. Since this card came in reverse, I feel that indeed maybe some of you are having trouble to like unlock the voice within you. By that I mean maybe there are many things that you want to say, but you have a hard time to express it. For some reason, I'm hearing that for some of you, it's like your mind is, how to say it? It's like your mind is going too fast, and your speech is like not being able to express everything. I'm just perceiving some kind of mind and speech kind of like, not disorder, but difficulty to express vocally what you have in your mind. Let's say it that way. Because we have this card in reverse. And this archangel, when I look at him, I feel that he just wants to say to us to have a bit more confidence, have a bit more like trust in your words, that they are going to find its right place. And also, I noticed that we have a bubble around his head. So there is some kind of isolation here. It might be some kind of censorship or something that is not allowing you to like it's weird, but I'm seeing in my head like bubbles. You are saying something and it is coming as a bubble that is being surrounded and like not revealing what exactly it's in that bubble. Okay, I will just keep this card here and see what the other ones wants to indicate here. So we have the thinking woman in reverse, and similar to the fifth chakra, to the throat chakra, we have a thinking woman in reverse as well, which wants to indicate that something with the thought patterns. It's like I'm just trying to perceive the message from this girl that is holding a book. Again, I'm sensing that she wants to say something, but she doesn't dare. She has something to share with us, but she doesn't dare. She's just holding her book, and she doesn't dare to speak. I know we have the thinking woman, but again, I'm sensing something about speech. There is some kind of a transformation, but I feel that that transformation is silent because we have a butterfly here, that symbol of metamorphosis. And I feel that you are growing, but you are transforming, growing, but in silence. There is something that you cannot express. You do want to express it, but you are like holding back. Something is holding you back. And you are like learning your lessons, but in silence. Because you have all these books, and she's holding a book too. Okay. And then we have Archangel Michael in an upright position. And this is the first chakra, the grounding chakra. So usually with the first chakra we are talking about some kind of stability, something that has roots. And we have Archangel Michael, who is holding a sword that can cut through all the obstacles. And he's just holding it close to his heart. For some reason I'm hearing that that your spirit guides are with you. They are keeping you stable. They are helping you. They are guiding you. And I just see that this Archangel Michael is looking towards that situation here with the thinking woman and with Archangel Gabriel in reverse with the fifth chakra. I feel that your guardian angels, maybe even Archangel Michael, wants to say to you that you are being watched over, and especially about this situation, you are being protected. Because I just sense that there is some kind of desire to protect you from this Archangel Michael. And the first chakra usually is like your own grounding area, your own stability. It's the root of the root that is like helping you find stability. And indeed, I'm sensing some kind of protection from this card. Whatever you are experiencing in this situation, I'm not sure if it's going to resonate with you. We were talking about gifts here, but the cards are going in a direction that they want to go, and the messages that I'm getting, I'm not sure if they are related with gifts, but I'm just saying the messages that I'm getting from the cards. But definitely, I feel that Archangel Michael or some kind of a guardian angel is looking over you and wants to say to you, just stay grounded and just be at peace, because this situation is being looked over. You are not alone in it. Even though you might feel alone, you are not alone. And I feel that whenever something gets out of hand, Archangel Michael is just going to take his sword and just interfere. Then we have financial constraints in reverse. So this is actually good news, because we have a card that wants to indicate not good times in regards with finances. And since this card came in reverse, I feel that whatever has been troubling you in your financial life, whatever has been like making you feel as if you are not receiving enough, as if there is some kind of a blockage that is not allowing you to get what you deserve, I feel that it is being lifted for you in the upcoming months. Whatever that was feeling like restraining, like holding you back, especially in financial matters, I feel that slowly it is being lifted. And for some of you, I strongly feel that you are moving to a different place. It might be a different city, it might be a different country. I feel that you are moving somewhere. And I feel that there might be challenges, but overall, you are going to manage. Okay, let's take another pair of oracle cards. I'm going to use the wisdom oracles in order to find out more. Well, I was asking about what gifts you are unlocking, but I feel that what the cards indicated was not much gifts related, but still they wanted to indicate that you are reaching out something, you are reaching something. Still, I will just ask Spirit, what else you need to know? Please, Spirit, is there something else that the people that are watching this reading that they need to know in regards to their gifts that they're unlocking? Is there something else that the people that are watching this that they need to know? I'm finding myself repeating words. We have Poised. We have Treasure Islands. And we have Observer. Okay. So we have Poised, and yeah, from this card I'm just sensing that Spirit wants to say to you, just keep your balance, keep yourself poised, regardless in what situation you are facing. Because this card wants to indicate just to keep a good stance. Oh, and I just noticed in this fairy in her dress, there is a reflection of a face of a man. Oh, things are getting interesting. Things are getting interesting here, because I feel that here we are talking about some kind of situation that might involve another person in your life. And what Spirit wants to say to you is just to keep things like cool, like not not go out of balance. Keep things together. And I'm actually sensing good vibe from this card, because I can literally see this fairy just being there and everything just moving around her, like she's on top of that thing, and she's holding those stars. And I'm not sure about her movement. I feel that she's like jumping or something like that. But this card is saying to keep things cool, especially if it's in regards to the person that is on your life. It might sound crazy, but for some of you, I feel that you are going to travel somewhere and maybe you are leaving someone behind, or maybe somebody's still in your mind while you are moving somewhere else. But for all of you from this card, I feel that you are going to find some kind of a balance, and the card is saying to just keep things cool. Don't let something to ruin your mood or your good posture, or just the way you're standing, or just how you are feeling. And then we have the card Treasure Island. Okay, I can't help but notice that there are hearts around this treasure chest. And this cloud looks to me as a dove, symbol of peace, also could be symbol of love. And the island itself is an actual turtle. Oh my god, these cards have so many symbols. And they are not so easy to perceive. Okay, so I don't know from where to start about this card. So we have the Treasure Island, and oh, I just noticed that in this treasure chest there is a face of a man again. Okay, it feels a bit overwhelming. So with this Treasure Island, what I'm actually feeling is that you're about to discover something. You're about to discover some kind of a treasure, but maybe some kind of a secret tactic or some kind of a secret way in order to get what you want, especially if it's in regards with a person. And I also sense that you are going to get a lot more patient, because we have this turtle and the turtles are moving slow. They are moving with their own speed. They are taking things easy and slow. And with the dove that is flying above, I'm sensing positivity that is coming into your life, also like releasing some kind of negative energies and just embracing all the good vibe. I mean, from this treasure chest, we can see that there are stars, golden stars, and hearts around it. So, indeed, I sense that Spirit wants to say to you that you should just be more like in easy kind of energies. Just take things easy, keep moving in a slow pace without rushing anywhere, without trying to like take 2, 3, 4 steps at once. Just take a step at a time and try to anchor yourself in the present moment. And indeed, I feel that the direction is like already set. You are moving towards being more poised, more like acting a bit cool, acting a bit like you have everything together, because this turtle is moving towards a poised card. And in this card you can see that we have this fairy with all the stars around her. And once again, some of you might travel somewhere, because we have a card that is saying island, treasure island. So you might discover a place that might be a treasure for you, or a place where you are going to develop new you, a place where you are going to start over. And then we have the observer card. Okay. So in the observer card, once again we have stars, we have moon, and once again we have a face of a man. Oh my god, these cards are like Around this moon, it is barely visible, but we have a bare reflection of a man's face, and we have a fox that is looking there. So I feel that whatever you are doing, wherever you are going, I feel that there is somebody in your life or some kind of a person that you are observing, or maybe somebody is observing you. That also could be the option. But it's like there is some kind of invisible presence in your life. But the general thing that I'm perceiving from the observer card is that, well, indeed, I'm perceiving that somebody is observing you, or you are looking at someone. I know that it doesn't sound much reassuring, but I mean, at least at the moment, nothing else is coming to me besides that you are being watched, or just you are having somebody in your mind, and no matter what you do, no matter where you go, I feel that you are looking up there, like this fox is looking through its binocular towards the moon and seeing the face of a person. Okay, pile number 3. I know that your reading has been a bit like confusing, at least for me. The energies were really not that easy to read. It is not because I used only oracle cards. With the other piles, everything was... Actually, I had no trouble reading it, but here the energies were a bit more complicated, and it's like the messages were coming in some kind of a messy kind of way. I'm not sure if I made it much clearer. That's why I will take one last card from these oracles, from the wisdom oracle cards, and ask Spirit, is there something that it wants to share with you? So please, Spirit, is there a last message that you want to deliver to the people that are watching this right now? If they are still here. Is there a last message that you want to deliver to the people that are watching this right now? The tribe. Okay. Okay, that's a cool message. Take a look. Even in this card, we have a face of a man that is on the house of this giraffe. So when I pulled this card, the tribe, we have the number 8, which is infinity symbol, which wants to indicate that something is going in infinite manner. And we have the tribe, which wants to indicate that you are being supported. There is some kind of support around you. And I'm hearing in my head that Billie Eilish song, Birds of a Feather, We Should Stick Together, kind of thing. It's like there are forces, energies, people, or something that is around you, and it's supporting you. You are not alone. This is the main thing that I'm perceiving from this card. So whatever you are going through, whatever is happening in your life, I feel that Spirit wants to say to you that you are not alone. You belong to a tribe, and by tribe, it doesn't have to be like ancient times belonging to some kind of a tribe, but you belong to some kind of a soul family, or some kind of like, well, there is something around you, definitely. Some kind of a caring energy that is around you. And regardless what is going on in your life, you are being supported. This is the message that I'm perceiving from this card. And once again, there is a face of a man in this card, which is kind of creepy because I think I saw this face in almost every oracle card that I pulled from this deck. And I did not see that face in the other piles, which is really weird. Alright, well, I'm ending the reading here. Even though it was confusing, I hope that it brought some kind of clarity to you. If you enjoyed the messages, please don't hesitate to hit the like button in order to help more people to find them. And also feel free to subscribe to my channel because your subscription is helping me and motivating me to keep going. So that was it. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you for your attention. Sending you countless blessings, and I hope to see you again. Bye.